Hello and welcome. In today's video, we are continuing our discussion on the purchase document, and we are going to see how it is possible if we have already received some items in inventory that belong potentially to different purchase order, how it is possible with just few steps how to invoice them all at once. So let's imagine this scenario. Let's imagine that we have purchased some items. We sent some purchase orders to one of our vendors. He has started shipping us some goods. We have started receiving some of them. And all of a sudden now he's sending us an invoice for some of them. Now, some of those items belong to different purchase orders, but we need to find a way to register this into the system so we can then proceed and pay our vendor. So how can we do that? Let's jump into Business Central. So here from the homepage, we're going to go to our purchase invoices. We're going to create a new document. We are going to select our vendor. We don't need all this details. We're going to insert the invoice number that they have sent us. And now, at this point, what we have to do is just go here on the line section in the functions. And you'll notice here there's this action called Get Receipt Lines. If we click on that, we'll be presented with a list of all the lines that have already been received that are coming from this specific vendor that have not been invoiced yet. So all we have to do here now is just simply select those. And one thing that I can mention is that I do know that these belong to two different purchase orders. So if we select those two, perfect. And all we have to do now is simply proceed. And here we have it. We have invoiced those two items that have already been received that belong to two separate purchase order. And now we have our posted purchase invoice. Now you might wonder, well, wait a minute. If they belong to two separate purchase order, now what's happening to those purchase orders? Let's go take a look. If we go back here, purchasing, purchase orders. Now I happen to know that it's these two that they belong to. So let's go and take a look. If we scroll over here, you'll notice that not only the items have been received, but they now are marked as invoiced. This is something that the system is doing for us behind the scenes. And if we go and click on it, it's also possible to see the document in which they've been invoices, which is the one that we just created together. The same thing if we close here, go back to our purchase order list, we check on our other purchase order document, you'll notice the same thing. So if we now click here, we'll see that it's possible to jump from here to that posted purchase invoice document that we have created together. Now, you might wonder, well, what happens now to these purchase orders? Because we have received all the items on them, we have invoiced them correctly. So really, those are no longer needed. So there's different ways that it's possible to treat this situation. And if you're interested, make sure you stick around to the next video because we're going to dive deeper into how we can deal with that. So see you there. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching this video from NAV SEAL. Check out more right here. NAV SEAL offer assistance and counsel on any existing solution. So if you're in need of assistance, don't hesitate to contact us on navseal.com or LinkedIn. Consider leaving a like and subscribe for more tips, news, and guides to anything Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central.